Hello, welcome to another Haptic Feedback interview. I'm your host, Devontae Bird, and today our special guest is Jelani Imani, who, if you're familiar with me or familiar with the brand at all, you've already been introduced to him. We did a really long and thorough biography of him that we released earlier this year, and that was really good. That was my probably longest, the project I spent the longest on out of anything I've done so far. So before you get to this, I would say read up on that if you want to get like a long background of him and, you know, his foundation and making music and things of that nature. We'll keep it short because we did go kind of high on the runtime today. We had David the Tragic on last week. I hope you checked that out. We'll have David X coming up next week. And that's all I can announce for now. Hopefully you will check those out and enjoy the interview. All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Haptic Feedback interview. Today we're in the home on the south side, Mr. Jelani Imani. How's it going today, bro?
What's up, bro? How you doing? It's like it's Monday, but it's my Sunday.
Why is this your Sunday?
Cause yesterday was not my Sunday. Yesterday was like a Thursday type vibe. I don't know. It was weird.
For sure. Well, you're coming off the release of an EP, Imani Wrld, just this past Friday.
Indeed.
So how you feeling about that so far?
I mean, shit. I feel good. Yeah. I don't know. It's like I've been putting out music for a long time. I don't really think it's. I don't know. Yeah, I feel good about it. Fuck it. Yeah, it's good. I like the music. Good songs.
Yeah.
Shit, I picked three of some of my favorite songs. So shit.
And so it was a pretty sudden release. I saw on Instagram, like, the same week it came out, you were like, I'm going to just put out an EP on Friday. And I was like, he be playing. I didn't believe you at first, to be honest. It's like, he be playing, whatever. But then you started reposting other people. I was like, oh, okay, let me see what's up. Yeah.
Because the plan was to just, like, coast out the rest of the year like we already had been doing.
Yeah, so what changed in the, I guess, recent weeks that made you want to shift from that to putting something out?
Just a conversation. We were, I think I was just chilling with Miller and Brian. We were just talking, and I had just been sharing, like, a lot of the stuff I've been making with Brian, just because we got, like, a chat. So, you know what I'm saying? I just sent him, every time I make a song, I pretty much just send it to his ass, like, other folks, but usually Brian. But he was just like, bro, you should put out, like, he really was the one, like, you need to put out some shit this year, because, like, just to close it out and go into the next year, because your sound's so different now, like, or just, you just got new things that has, like, evolved into what you already knew how to do, and, like, you don't got nothing out that sounds anything like it, so it'd be a good idea, especially with the show coming up, to, like, you know what I'm saying, put out something. And he was like, you ain't really gotta do it. But,
yeah.
You know, it's just something to think about. And I was like, shit, I do kind of want to listen to these songs on streaming.
Yeah.
On my playlist. So I really was like, shit, I'm really putting this shit out so I can listen to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was like, shit, why not? So here we are.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I really like those songs a lot. Drop has been out on SoundCloud for a long time.
Yeah.
So it was cool for that song to, like, be out for people that really like that song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Song.
And so, do you find it usually pretty easy to, like, hang on to songs, or do you feel like a lot of internal or even external pressure to, like, put something out? Or are you pretty chill about, nah, I'm holding good stuff, I'm building up to something, it's whatever?
Bro, the best songs be like 5 songs, but like my best songs be like 4 years ahead or 5 years ahead of where I'm at. It'd be crazy. Like, I got this song called Virgo on my album that I made in 2019 before I had even made Be Better, and I was like, nah, this motherfucker right here, yeah. This is some whole other shit. Like, I've never made a song like it still to show that. So that just shows me, like, there be some songs that just be so special that you have to. I feel like everything I make is not for everybody, because I don't make music. Like, that's not why I make music. I don't make music just to be like putting it out and selling it, or like for people. I do it because, like, that's just like what I had to do. Like, you know, I don't know. Like, everybody got something. Like, some niggas with hoopers. Some niggas was like into, I don't fucking know, you know, different shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was into. So I was doing this shit when it wasn't nothing. So it's like now it just be like, I just like having songs to listen to, like my own shit. I really listen to me more than anybody else.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I listen to other music, but
Yeah, for sure.
definitely listen to me the most because I got a lot of music.
You do have a lot of and you have more music than I know that you have music. So
Yeah,
I'm sure it's
yeah.
it gets pretty crazy. And so you've been saying like pretty publicly, like online and stuff, you know, in the little like Instagram questionnaires or whatever, just seeing you around, you know, people kind of throw, oh, when's the next album, you know, kind of just comes with it, I guess. What do you feel like is the right time, as I've heard you say? Like, what conditions need to be met for it to be the right time for another full-length project?
It's I mean, I think albums take time, you know what I'm saying? So it's not even like perfect conditions. It's just like a energy.
Okay.
Like a nigga it's just a vibe that you get when you know it's time to put out an album. Like when I did the Shell, like I had been like bouncing around a date for a while, like because I was working on the music, just continuously working on the music. Cause that's what I do. I always do that. I just be like last minute, just even now, like Gushers, like is new, as fuck. Like I'm talking about like probably not older than 2 weeks. That song.
Oh shit.
Like,
Yeah.
Seriously. So, but I just knew that song was like, yeah, this going on the album. This shit, you know what I'm saying? I need to put this shit out now because this shit it. So I was like, okay. So it be like that, and there also be songs that be like old as fuck, but all of it together, it kind of just be like an energy. I don't know. With that shit with the Shell, it was like something just told me like, nah, don't put it out in the spring. Just wait. And I just waited, and I was like, oh, that's why.
Yeah.
And it's like
Okay,
it's not
so
really like it's not like
it's
I
not
just
clear
need
cut
something.
black and white.
Yeah, it's just like, cause I'm not on a schedule, cause I'm not signed.
Right.
I don't have no like deadlines or nothing. I mean, I have deadlines for myself, but like they're flexible because it's like you gotta do shit when it makes sense. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely a record coming though.
For sure.
If niggas want to know.
Niggas,
Yes.
of course, niggas.
I haven't
wanna,
not-
you know, niggas
like-
want to know.
Like, I could have probably been put it out, but it was just like it probably wouldn't be what I wanted it to be. Like I wanted it to be like I decided to be minimal instead of like, you know what I'm saying? So like picking my best 10 songs, like okay, we cutting all it, like cut down for real, like cause we had like lengthier track lists and we was just like, nah, okay, what's the best 10 like objectively?
Is it hard to step out of that? Like the ones you personally are
Well,
like,
that's what I'm
damn.
saying. Like I had
so
to
that's
like
what the
I
got
brought
it.
people in to like help me. Like, okay, what we gonna do? But not only that, like I did have to be like, nah, this is better. And it is hard at first, but when you start looking at songs, I have to start judging like the songs, my own songs, from the lens of like how I listen to other people's music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I look at other niggas' albums or other people who just make great music or just have great records, and like you can just know certain things about a song that's like, oh, this is a fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to go through all my songs and really look at those songs for what they were, and like these songs are good songs, but that's not a song that's finna just.
Grab
And so
'em.
I was like, okay, we need 10 songs that's finna go.
Damn. That sounds difficult, honestly.
It is
when
really
you're
hard.
cycling through so many things.
Especially because the thought process changed so many times, like throughout making the record. But we also had to pick the best 10 songs that still, like, had some kind of, like,
theme.
you know, or something
Yeah,
that somehow
okay.
you could get something from.
Right.
Like, you don't want to just. I mean, you can do that, have just 10 perfect records like on some Michael Jackson shit.
Yeah.
Where it's not like, oh, I'm not getting nothing, like, no
Yeah.
overall theme from Thriller, but it's, I just got 10 beautiful, great
Beautiful
songs.
Yeah.
And that's a great thing, too. That's a great way to make an album. I think people should do that more often, actually. I think some people shoot themselves in the foot trying to, like, you know.
Trying to box it into a world.
Yeah, do too much. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to make all that, bro. You can just make 10 great. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Nah.
Let me stop being.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's all good. And so you're effectively like a one man show as far as like handling your management and all that kind of stuff. And most artists kind of dislike the logistical parts because they have to take time away that they feel like they could be spending on making music. I know, got the cats running around. And so
Lord have mercy.
do you feel like the logistics ever like get in the way for you, or since you've been doing it kind of so long, do you feel like none of that really is much of a distraction at this point?
Nah, hell yeah, it's definitely a distraction because it's not like my first like. It's really hard, bro. I honestly don't like it. I don't want to do it. I don't. I do be handling a lot of shit myself, but I be trying to incorporate different people around me, like help me with some of that shit. But I do like to know what the fuck is going on though.
Yeah.
I'm too paranoid to not
sure.
know what's happening, so I'm tapped in. But yeah, I'm definitely
What's up,
trying to.
Gup?
I'm
Say
definitely
what's up
trying
to the camera.
Tell what's up to my son. Hello, son. What do you need, bro? He just want to be around.
That's cool.
Anyway, I'm definitely working on like expanding that though, cause you really can't do everything by yourself.
That's a fact. And so you had a year-long run last year, putting out an EP every month. That's wild.
Yeah,
And I ain't never seen nothing like it.
I'll never do it again.
I don't blame you.
But it was cool though. It was fun.
No,
It was like training. It was like I don't know. I can't even. I'm trying to equate it to like an anime nigga's journey, but I can't even think of one like right now. But it was like that for sure. Yeah.
and so it had like it didn't feel like one tape that got cut up into a bunch of pieces, which is like a way somebody probably could have pulled that off and it'd been like real slick. Like
Nah.
these were all like
Done.
individual EPs.
Yeah.
which
This
is
was all
like
done in like time spans of like. Yeah. Some of the songs might have been done like the month before
right, naturally.
type shit, like, or I don't know. Yeah, but it wasn't like I didn't have 40 something songs
Right, yeah,
before.
yeah.
No, I didn't. No. No, I did some psycho shit.
Do you have a favorite song from the years of? Actually, let's start bigger. Which one was your favorite EP?
Favorite EP? Favorite EP? Oh, okay. I'm gonna do 3. February, which is 3 Mo, me and Miller. That probably is my favorite one.
That's my favorite one.
I was at the crib. I think that was May.
I can't remember the months, but I know it was the
that was
summertime.
May. It has a white cover. It got. I think I was at the crib. Every day was a good day. Do you?
That's the one.
And Fire with Isha with Savage E. I love that song.
That song's fire too.
I think those 2, and then probably it might be Amen Say Man. Amen Say Man, one of my favorite ones. I'm not gonna hold you like that shit go. And the sleeper is the December one, the last
That's
one.
I like
last,
that one too.
The very last one is a sleeper, cause it's at the end of the year. But that's a good one too.
No, I think
My favorite song,
Yeah, what's the
the best song though,
what's the
is
song?
Panoramic.
Panoramic
Panoramic go crazy, bro. Panoramic is the best song to me.
Nah, I
Out of all
remember
of
how
them.
excited you was
I
when
love
you
that
sent it.
song. I fucking love
could,
that song.
I don't know. I could feel in the message that you was like real hype for that one.
Nah, yeah, it's a good song, bro. It's really fun, and yeah, that's my favorite song out of all of them. But that's my favorite song. But the best song
Okay.
is the best song is Grown and Fuck.
That's a fire
For
song.
sure. Yeah, that's
That's
the
a
best
fire
song
song.
that came out last year for me, definitely.
And what about that song makes it the best song?
Beat go crazy. Like both halves of the song, it just ride like
They
shit.
do.
It's crazy. Both the performances from me and her are really good. The hook really catchy. Like it's a fun song, and I like the message. Like towards the end,
Yeah.
especially. Like we're really both halves. Yeah, I like that song. That's a great song.
No, for sure. And do you have a favorite guest verse? Because you had a lot of features on the EPs that year as well.
Favorite guest verse.
Or even if it's not like a favorite, do you have one that was memorable to get? Like maybe how that verse came together, or the process for getting it, whether y'all was in the studio together or you got it, remotely?
Don't call me. Probably. Kapani's verse on "Don't Call Me." It's really good. That's a really good song.
Okay, and everybody say
You agree?
Kapani's hard to get
She's
on
picky.
the track.
She's very picky.
Shout out to Kapani.
What else? Guess verse. I like Spaceman V's verse on "Ain't Shit Sweet," and I like Miller's verse on "All Star Weekend," but she don't like that song. But I like that song. So, yeah.
Fair. And so, at any point during the process, did it get kind of like
Out, sir. Absolutely not. You gonna have to go, bro. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go.
Gup's not feeling it?
Go.
Gup said, "Man, in my house."
Boy, stop.
No, I'll talk about the me, not you.
Oh, hell no.
He like, you playing. You got your friend over. I'm
Right.
trying to chill.
Nah, facts.
What was I finna say? Yeah. So it's a lot of songs to make, and you were saying you're like making these songs in real time. Was there ever a month where you was like, I don't know about this month, like it ain't coming together right, or
Hell yeah. Definitely. But that's how I go.
and,
I knew that was gonna happen naturally.
yeah. And so what kind of like kept you going, or did you use this like I guess to get out of whatever it might be, writer's block, or
Writer's block don't exist.
so what would you call it?
It's not a thing.
So what do you call the empty space between?
It's called the fear of making bad shit. You're just scared to make something that you don't think is good. It's not writer's block. It's always something to say.
That makes sense.
That's not real. That's what I learned that last year.
So you was just like, it ain't hitting, and you just kept writing.
Yeah, until I felt like it was something.
And is that process usually like lengthy?
It can be.
It be? Yeah.
It can be, but sometimes that motherfucker just go. To be honest, So that's why making music is so fun. You gotta push past like that point of that negative force, that resistance. Because like once you get past the point of resistance, you can enter. That's where the flow state is. Like you gotta get past it first. Cause like even Gushers, I tell you, like when I made Gushers, first of all, Jamila had just made a fire ass song and beat right before me. That's why all that shit fire. Cause she'll be here, I'll be mad, I'll be chilling, right? I'll be reading or something. I hear the music in the studio. I be like, what the fuck? Who the fuck? And she in here making a beat. I'm like, this nigga making a beat. She finna make a song. I'm like, all right. Nah, I gotta make a song.
Now you gotta get in the mode.
Nah, I gotta make a song. It's not no competitive shit. It's just like, oh, that's crazy. So it's like, she made a song that was fire as hell. And I was like, okay, now I gotta do something. So I was making a song. I started making the beat for Gushers. I knew the beat was hard. That's why I started recording. I was like, usually if I start recording immediately, I mean, I don't really fucking with the beat. So I was fucking with that shit. But, like, goddamn, I was making that song, and I was like, I don't know. And I kept, like, every time I bar, I was just like, I don't know. But I kept going, and I was like, okay, nah. And once I got to, like, the end, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit really going. But the whole time I was making that song, I was like, this shit not fire. Until I played that bitch out loud. And I was done. I was like, oh, no, that shit right. And I was like, I'm definitely sleeping on myself right now.
Okay.
I was definitely sleeping on myself. And that's when I knew. I was like, yeah, bro, it's just be like, you got to just push past that initial, like, blockage in your mind. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself. I don't know if it's the same for everybody.
Yeah.
That's just me saying that writer's block don't exist in my reality.
Yeah.
But other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, to them it's like, they might really, truly experience that, and I don't want to negate that experience for nobody.
Yeah.
But I'm just here to say, like, I don't really believe that it exists.
And I feel what you're saying. I think a lot of artists do struggle with, like, oh, it's all good. I think a lot of artists do struggle with that, like, fear of failure on many levels, just because it's, once you, especially when you're making music and it hits the public sphere, niggas be kind of, self-conscious.
Yeah.
made self-conscious?
That's understandable because, Gup, you have to go, sir. I'm so sorry. I love you, baby, but you gotta go. Okay, go. Go.
Don't look at me.
Or you gotta be quiet. Okay? Can you be quiet? Good boy. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Lay down. Lay down. Good baby boy. Just be quiet, okay?
That's funny.
Just be quiet. I'm sorry, what were we saying?
Self-conscious artists potentially writer's block.
Yeah. Being self-conscious is absolutely normal though as an artist because, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're being 100% like honest with your artistry, like you really put yourself out there to be judged, and judgment is scary, you know. So like, you gotta just not give a fuck about being judged though, cause you know it's just another person's like perspective. That's their projection. That's their, you know, how they see it. But you can't control how a motherfucker see something.
Right.
You know, once you give that shit up to the world with the music, you know, you gotta just retain your perception of what it is, no matter what nigga got to say.
No, that makes sense. Damn, that actually make a whole lot of sense.
Cause you loved it before you gave it to
right,
somebody
exactly.
else. You can't let how somebody else feels about some shit change how it make you feel.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't know. I ain't got no good story right now. No a good analogy right now.
But you get,
I was finna snap, but I ain't got it.
Nah, it's all good.
But
that's funny, bro.
Sometimes I be having the 5 analogies. I just couldn't think of one right now.
It's all good.
It's gonna come later.
You
get what I'm saying.
No, I
right?
do get the general theme for sure.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah, no, seriously. All right, so
that's a message, guys.
Last thing about your EPs from last year. Do you have one that was the most difficult to put together? Whether it been like arranging the songs for that one or cutting a song you liked from one. Like not difficult necessarily in making the songs,
I know what
but
you
like
mean, yeah. Me and David lost a song for our EP. A really good song called "I Need a Show," and the beat was like super crazy, and I definitely like spit this real crazy freestyle verse on that shit, and it was just a good song, but we lost the session, so that sucked. But other than that really wasn't a hard EP to get done. We just pulled up. He just kept pulling up on me, so that was cool. What else hard? I mean, I don't know.
Okay, which one was the easiest? Which one did it just?
Probably 3 Mo. Yeah, 3 Mo was like very. We had gotten in a car accident, so I was super like emotional. So.
Oh, shit.
But not like in a
fun.
negative way, but like when you like charged up in some manner, relax, sir. Quiet. Don't do that. When you be like riled up in that kind of way, sometimes that energy is like really powerful.
Yeah.
So you can just kind of just coast through it. That's what I was doing. So I think that's why that one was so easy.
For sure.
For sure.
And so,
the Panoramic EP was pretty easy too. Rokai snap.
No, Rokai's fire.
Rokai just sent that shit straight through, and I was just, and he sent me cut. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting on that. And I mean, I was like, you want to put it on there? Because, I mean, it is our EP. You know, you having a song on there will make sense. So, he was like, shit, fuck it. I was like, all right, bet.
Nah.
Because the rest of it, I was on all his beats. So,
mm-hmm.
So I was like, shit, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, his verse and the hook fire. You know, he did. That was his song. He just let me get on it. And I was like, you want to put it on our shit? And he was like, yeah.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, I met him at I met him right after that at a show he was performing at that my homie O put together. It was like, it was outside and it was cool. They took like donations for the entry fee and stuff. It wasn't like a money thing.
That's all right.
But yeah, it was cool.
Nah, bruh, fire. Like, he talented as hell. Yeah.
Seeing him in person.
Shit, sure. Yeah.
That tape was my introduction to him, so I leaned more to like the producer side of him just because it was more of that displayed on that. Mm-hmm. But then I heard like more of his songs live when he was performing. I was like,
I get it.
Okay, like
you got some good songs, bro.
No, Rokai's fire.
Yeah, he fire, bro.
Very talented. We got another song that's really good too. I don't know if he gonna do nothing with it, but yeah, we'll see.
For sure. And so for the new one, Imani World, you did all the songs at David X's show.
I did, yes.
And how do you feel like the initial reaction was as far as the energy in the room? I guess excluding Drop, because we all been fucking with that one for a long time now.
Yeah. I don't know. It seemed like everything went well. So I'm gonna say they were fucking with it, but it's always hard to. I never really know. People always tell you though, so I'm assuming that they were fucking with it.
So you got
from
good,
what they were saying,
got good feedback.
From what they were saying, yeah, they were fucking with it. Me personally on stage, I'd be like, I don't know, but I just go crazy. I would just be having fun. So
Yeah.
I don't really give a fuck if they like it or not. I'd be having fun, but I'd be happy when they do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas be telling me you can't see past the third row when the light's in your face. Is that a thing?
Shit, it depend on where you at.
But that ain't like crazy.
Nah, I see everybody. Me, I got the fucking what's the shit? Byaku gun. The fucking Neji shit. I got the fucking that shit. I got that shit, nigga. I see everything. I see straight through all y'all niggas on stage. On God, I see everybody, bro. That's why I be looking at motherfuckers like. I point at you.
No, yeah,
I point at your ass.
That. Yeah,
I
that's
look
why
at everybody, bro.
That's why I was asking.
That's why I be like, when I be talking, I be like, nah, I need it. Because I be looking at y'all niggas like, I be,
at niggas not responding the first time.
For shit. I used to go, when I was younger, when I was hot, like when I was like 17, 18 and shit, I used to go get niggas. Like, I used to go be like, hey, bruh, like, I was crazy. I go rap to a nigga who talking while I'm performing.
Like you'll just hop off the stage with
yeah,
the mic
and go rap to him. Like, what you doing? Like, type shit, which is really kind of rude, but
that's funny, bro.
But I used to be like, this is my time, like,
Yeah.
and I just used to feel disrespected, so I just go. And then after the show, nigga be like, nah, bro, I fuck with that though. I fuck with that. And I be like, I mean, cause it ain't no I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
I'm really just trying to tell a nigga like, hey, like,
I got something to say.
this is my space, and like y'all can take that conversation down there. It ain't,
Yeah,
it ain't
sure.
no disrespect. It's just, I'm just, I want niggas to respect my time. That's all, honestly.
That's funny. Damn.
Yeah, but I don't do shit like that no more because I don't got time for all that shit. I just be chilling up there having a good time. I be feeling like a stand-up comedian, but I be.
No, that's cool, bro. I've been seeing you perform for a long time now. I ain't never seen no shit like that. I guess I came along too late. That would have been
Yeah, no. When I was younger,
hilarious.
I used to be doing anything. I used to be running around run around the whole fucking venue. Cause like everybody be spread out. I go rap around the whole venue. I'm not finna stay in this one spot while all these people just walking around talking. I want motherfuckers to know I was here.
Yeah.
Cause guess what? They gonna remember the one nigga that was running around.
Yeah.
And that's what used to happen. And it's still people who remember me from shit like that. From them shows too, specifically. So it's like, shit, do what you gotta do.
No facts. No, damn.
Just don't do nothing lame.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing no lame shit. I was just trying to perform my ass off.
And really going for it too.
Now I just still perform my ass off, but I learned that I don't gotta do as much to get everybody's attention. I just gotta speak like I'm supposed to fucking be speaking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Like
feel me?
act like you've been here before type
Yeah,
shit.
and you gotta have presence with your voice, and you gotta like really let people know that you up there. Get them involved in what you got going on. When I was younger, I used to feel like I had to go get everybody attention. I gotta be No, you can just stand right there and say what you got to say. Motherfuckers pay attention.
Yeah.
If you saying some shit.
No, for sure. And it's certain people I've seen like reoccurring like Taj Keaton is really good at that.
He's a great performer.
He's really good at that as well. He commands the room.
Bro, he great, bro.
Yeah.
He great with that shit. He's amazing. Shout out Taj, man. He just put out an album too. Congratulations. to
Yeah,
him.
no, his project is really good.
Yeah, nah, Taj fire as fuck at that performance shit for sure.
Yeah, that's the first person I thought of when you said just the owning the room like you supposed to be up there. Because I saw his show at
Was it the Vinyl
Vinyl?
show?
Yeah, the Vinyl show for his album. It was
He know what-
excellent.
bro, he's great.
Excellent. Yeah,
Buddy know what the fuck he doing. He a great producer as well.
I heard.
We got a good song together.
I know Bolo
Me, him,
told
and
me.
Bolo.
Yeah,
We got a really good song.
Niggas don't want to let me hear it
I
though.
don't know if that shit. I think I did send Brother Stems. I ain't gonna lie, cause
It's
he
on.
been bugging me about that shit. I thought I kept forgetting, but I'm pretty sure I sent him. So Bolo, it's on you. It's supposed to be on his album, I think.
Yeah, that's what he said. It's
I don't know if I said too much. I hope I did.
Nah, I mean he
That's
said that to me outside in the middle of a.
I'm about to say it's a really good song.
Yeah. Drop the fan favorite. You know, that long-winded verse. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, he's still going."
Yeah, I was rapping I was rapping a lot on that.
Yeah. How did that sample come together? Because I think that
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Whatever. That beat is very hard, and I feel
thanks.
like people really was like, "Ooh, this sounds semi-familiar," and then you come in spazzing, and they're like, "Oh, whoa!" They're kind of taken aback.
Yeah.
So what was it like putting that song together?
I had never heard. Well, I love that song. This song that we talking about that I don't know what song we talking about. I never heard that song. But
Right.
I love it though. And yeah, I love that song. I've loved everybody, like all the different versions that I've heard of it. I'm like a big, like I'm pretty fond of like Doom. I think Tyler did it. I think I even heard Yachty did it. I like Yachty's too.
I don't know if I heard Yachty's.
And I was like, I really want to rap on this sample because I feel like all the great Lupe also. I think a lot of the great artists, just some of my favorite artists, have rapped on. You know what I'm saying, that shit. So I was like, I should tackle it. And I wanted to do it in a way that it really hadn't been done, so I don't know. I recorded it live though, like with these type of mics that we using, and I had the speakers on playing back. That's why it sounded like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I literally recorded it with the audio coming back to me, like I was at a show or something. Like, and they got like this natural like compression sound. It's really weird and gross. But it's fine. That sound hard, bro. I was just trying to go in, honestly.
And how do you feel like it? Do you feel like it was crazy seeing people kind of like, you know, get to know that song and then not be one of the ones like on DSPs, you know?
That shit hard. That shit hard as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. That shit's so cool, bro. Like, cause that song literally is only on SoundCloud. It's literally not. I think it might be on Audio Mac or something, but
Yeah.
I don't think I don't know. Audio Mac, you should fuck with me, bro. I'll turn y'all up on God. I'm for real. But it's crazy, bro. That song literally not on DSP. It's not on Spotify, Apple Music, none of that shit. It's literally was on only on SoundCloud and Audio. Like, that's dope.
That is far.
Racked up a lot of streams on that one. Not much promo, no video.
Yeah.
Still, that's hard. We should do a video to that song. I'm gonna have to talk to some folks. Make that happen.
You know the folks. And so after that was Old Money with you and Miller.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess zooming out from this particular song, I guess you kind of expanded on it a little bit, talking about the songs from 3 Mo. But just in general, is that usually how songs come together for y'all, where it's kind of just like very spur of the moment, or do y'all like set aside time where you're like, we're gonna make music today?
Sometimes we do be like, hey, you trying to make something? Where you going? You want to get in this shit too, don't you?
He's a star.
Gup. Speak. Gup.
I was really hoping he did it.
Speak. You got it. Come on. You got it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. And now you're a superstar.
Follow Gup on Instagram.
He popping his shit. Pop your shit, twin. God, nigga. Oh, God, nigga. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right.
This nigga spit.
Quiet. That's enough. Let's just relax now. I appreciate you coming through for the interview, though, for sure. Can you please go to bed now? Just for now. And then we're going to go on a walk. So go to bed.
You saw the head tilt.
Go to bed.
It's almost over, Gup, I promise. We got 2
We
more
almost
songs
done, my
to talk
boy.
about.
I'm sorry. Go to bed.
We just got
Please.
2 more, Gup. 2 more.
All right, just lay down then. Sit. Good boy. Lay down. Lay it down. Lay down. Yes, sir. Good boy. Now just be quiet. Give us some time. Just give us some time. You know what I'm saying? We almost done.
It's almost over. Good,
All
I
right.
promise.
Now, could you please ask that one more time? I'm sorry.
Yeah. You and Miller's creative process when it comes to y'all making songs together, is it usually spur of the moment or do y'all block time for that?
Well, it just depends. Sometimes, I think with those three more sessions, I said more, three more. They were like, those were like very much initiated by me. This was before she, like now she be fucking making beats and shit, all that shit.
No,
like
I've definitely
her
seen the progress.
Her bro, literally like I literally will walk in and she would be in here already making some shit. Like I'd be like, damn, what the fuck I'm finna do now? I guess I'm finna just rap. Like to the point where, like on my album, well on my second album, I do have 2 records. I guess I'm gonna let niggas know now. I got 2 albums. Quiet, my boy. I got 2 albums, but we ain't gonna worry about the second one right now. But she got like 3 records produced on there. Just her.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Like really
That's
good beats too.
progress.
Like some of my favorite beats that I got on. Like one of my favorite songs actually that I got right now. Like she did a beat for her, and I'm not even gassing either because that's my girl. Like that's really she hard. Like she talented.
No,
Be on the
for
lookout. She got some shit coming too.
That's fine.
All produced by her, by the way.
Oh, top to bottom, damn. Of course. Why am I not surprised?
Tough. But yeah, it be spur of the moment sometimes. Sometimes I walk in and she'll be making some shit. I'm like, well, here I am. Sometimes I just ask her, like, you trying to make a song today? And she'll be like, hell yeah. And then we'll go about the day. And then by the time one of us will walk in here and do something, and then there it go. And we might end up making 1 or 2, or I'll make a song by myself and she'll make a song. It just depends. But
So it really just like fit into y'all lives, like
yeah, it's just a part of it.
that's fire.
You know,
And
I try to make something musical every day though. At least it'd be like if I gotta make 2 or 3 beats or make a song or make beats and a song, I just want, you know what I mean? Like,
Damn, nigga, how many hard drives you got?
I need another one, but I only have 1. My computer has like a terabyte though, 2,
So
and I have a laptop
It has to be like
and another hard drive too. So
okay, so you ain't worried about it.
Guppy, quiet, cause that's really rude.
Boy said
Be
wrap
quiet.
It, he said wrap it up, big playboy.
Nigga tripping.
So then after that was Gushers, and you know, I got to hear it before the show, and then I came to the show and I hoped it was in the set. Then when it dropped and I heard it on the real speakers, it hit me in the chest. It's like this shit do hit like a punch. I'm not being funny. That was kind of funny. But no, that song is hard for real.
Thank
and
you.
It honestly was like it's got one of them hooks. I don't know how to explain it beyond that. It's just one of those hooks where it's like, it feel nice to say it out loud. Very like, just walk around the house. I just be saying it now.
It's that.
Yeah, it's just very, it's fine.
When I made it, I was like, what am I doing?
Oh yeah, like you were saying.
I
It's
was
like,
like, what am I doing?
that shit was fine.
But I was like, oh, that's really cool, actually. Like, it's just loose. You know?
Yeah.
It feels loose. It feels fun. It feels free. Wow, this nigga really doing ad-libs.
I don't know where we left off. Quick intermission. But anyway, Gushers is fun. I've been running around the house.
Oh, yeah, that's a very free
Rapping
song.
it.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, very free, very loose. And I feel like, you know, of course, these are your decisions, not mine. But, you know, from the fan seat, hopefully that's one we have in the set rotation for a while.
Yeah, I like that song a lot. So it was fun to perform. And I think it's going to be even more fun when people get the hook.
Yeah, definitely. When you can get, you mean like people get it like they know the words?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can see it already. That shit gonna be hard.
At least the I'm stuck part.
Mm-hmm.
Or the I want people to do that.
Yeah, they gonna do.
I'm gonna figure out a way.
Nah.
It's really, excuse me for spitting.
It's all good.
It's really gonna be when I figure out how to introduce it. 'Cause it took me a minute to figure out how to introduce drop live. But now now it's to the point where I can just say anything and get it right with that song. So
Right.
it's just gonna have had to be, you know what I'm saying, me figuring out what to say.
And then after that, you closed it out with "I Think I'm Happy," and you said you really liked that song. Did you say it was your favorite? You said it was something at the show.
I think my favorite change every day. It's a good EP, bro.
Fair enough.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah,
Like,
that's the mark of a good one is when the favorite song changes over time.
Yeah, I try to pick because it's just the same process as the album. It was like, all right. Well, I guess it was a little different because the album is like you have to build an idea, but with the EP it was still like let's pick 4 like we know all these bitches finna go. Like everybody like these, we finna like these shit. So that's what we did. Yep.
Yeah,
I think I'm happy though. I like that song a lot because I love. Yeah. That's all I got to say. I ain't even gonna go where I'm finna say. Yeah, I'm chilling.
It puts a nice bow on it. I think it's a good song to close on.
I like the message of the song a lot too.
Yeah, and what makes for a good day? What makes a happy day for Jelani? Just a regular day. What makes like at the end you're like, this was good. So not like a peak day, not you just performed or like something that's not like daily, but something you get to do often.
No. I like simple days. Honestly, like, you know, I woke up in an alright mood. You know what I'm saying? I usually don't wake up in like a bad mood. I'm gradually becoming more like a morning person.
That's fine.
We'll see. But
you'll love it on this side.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, but yeah, I get up in a decent mood, and you know what I'm saying, I have something good. I eat something good. I like to skate in the morning, preferably before like everybody start coming out, cause I'm still trying to learn a lot of shit, and so the more empty the park is, the more things I can practice. So if I get to skate a day, is pretty good. It's fun, cause it's like meditation, you know.
Yeah, that's what bowling was for me this past summer.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I like ganja. So if I'm smoking, it's always gonna make my day a little bit more good. What else? I like me and Jamila talk about a lot of things. We have good conversations every day. I think I look forward to talking about different shit every day, no matter what it is. So I think that's probably like a part of it. If I get to see the homies too, like that's fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like watching great content, films and documentaries. Like I'm not a homebody because I like people. Even though I don't like people, but I do like people.
You like the people you like.
Yeah, and I do like people too. Like, because I shouldn't judge. So that's more so like what I'm trying to say. Because I be not liking people because I be being judgmental.
Okay.
And I don't really know motherfuckers. So I just got to be like, I do really fuck with people. I just got to know that I'm judgmental. That's really what it is. That was some like very self-aware shit I just said on camera. But, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, niggas be judgmental, bro. Don't act like you ain't been judgmental in your life. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. So I do actually love people. I just gotta like stop putting judgments on people before I know them.
That's fair.
But anyway, yeah, I like seeing and talking to people in life and walking my dog outside and seeing my neighbors in the neighborhood and the kids and goddamn, I don't know, I'm a simple nigga, man. Like, you know, I get to make some music here and there. I might enjoy reading like some good like fiction or like some manga or some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. I am a simple guy, man.
No, for sure.
You know.
Yeah, I like a lot of those things. I feel like the people thing I'm kind of getting around to just navigating this space. It made me learn that I like people more than I thought I did.
Yeah, and that's but I learned like the reason I be saying I don't like people is because I'm judgmental.
Yeah.
Like, because I judge, and I think people are also judging. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. For sure.
So it's like, actually, you really do like people, bro. You just gotta stop like doing that shit before and just take shit for what it is, and then you can be like, oh, this is this, and then, see what I'm saying? So I stopped doing that. Now I just be, oh yeah, this is cool, and I have a good time now.
Right.
I've been really happy lately too. So
that's fine.
It's like, it's cool. Somebody was talking about the song, how it was like nigga was flexing being happy, and I was like, that's interesting, cause like it kind of is like flexing.
Nah,
being
I
happy.
get that.
Yeah,
That's fine. Well, congrats on another good project, bro.
Oh, and I also want to say that it's like you would think like with the song, a motherfucker would think they crazy like for feeling happy. Like, does that make sense?
No, I felt
Like
that,
you'll be like, this crazy, like this don't make sense. But really, it's just like, nah, bro, shit really just good.
Because
like,
people be thinking stuff is too good.
Yes.
And they'd be like, something's about to, something happening.
And
like
that's
this.
not what's going on.
Yeah.
It's just be like, nah, bro, like this. Just, you have to just enjoy like what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's why.
Once you get too far ahead.
Yeah, because then you'll psych yourself out and you'll sabotage it and make it exactly what you don't want it to be. So
Yeah, I know about that part.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
So that's I had to touch on that because that's
for
definitely
sure.
a part of it too. That's why it's like, you know, I might be dumb, but at least, you know, I might, you know what I'm saying? You get it, you know. Yeah. I ain't gotta explain this song, man. Y'all niggas ain't dumb. Y'all niggas smart.
Nah, it's all
Can't
good.
underestimate your listener, man.
That's a fact. But I don't know. Some people like the confirmation, so.
Oh well, yeah, definitely. Well, if you were looking for it, there it is. I answer questions too, so if anybody ever has music questions, don't be, you know, you can hit me up and ask me about shit. I like talking about my songs.
That's fine. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Excited
I appreciate
to
you.
see.
How do you feel about the EP?
How do
What's
I
your
feel?
favorite song?
What's my favorite song of this
You
one?
know, different shit like that. Like how you feel about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? The sonic, like the new flows or the this, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely feel like it's a transition from like other shit I have.
Okay, my favorite thing.
As somebody who's been listening to my music for a long time,
Yeah.
and has watched me like grow up.
No,
and
for
shit,
sure.
type shit.
No, nigga, that's crazy. It's been a while, bro.
Yeah, nah, you know songs that literally don't exist no more.
I'm a,
Like,
all right,
to the point
all
that
right,
I
all
don't
right.
even got no bitches no more. Like,
I got y'all. I'm about to let y'all in right now. And nobody can disprove this, so you just gonna have to take my word for it. The first time I heard a Jelani record, me and Miller worked at a food place. And I think it was her last year of high school, maybe, or junior. I don't know. She was in school for sure.
yeah, we was high school when she worked there.
Yeah, so we was working at this food place, and you know, she was like, I was listening to music, like washing dishes or something. And she was like, "Oh, that's Mick Jenkins," and you know, people on the South Side really wasn't on that too tough.
Chicago shit.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, she know what's going on. So we just would chop it up about music and different stuff like that. And then she was like, one day, just like, let me sing you a song. So I got it. And I was like, I don't know who this is, but I'm going to listen to it. And it was Bike Pedals. And I was like, damn, this shit was so clean, bro.
Shout out Prophet and Izzy Jones.
That song was so fire. And then that's where it started, bro. I've been kind of tapped in ever since then.
It's a good song. I wish I still had that song.
It's a good song. It is a good song.
I don't even know where it is. I don't even know how I could find it. I think the hard drive is over there. I think the hard drive is over there, but I don't think it works. Yeah,
That's
how I go.
unfortunate. But it'd be like that. But anyway, that was how that started way back in like 2014 or something. And then I've been listening since then. I think my favorite moment from this EP is definitely the Gushers hook. That shit is fun as fuck.
That's
like
fine.
today I was getting ready in the morning. I was listening to it on the way to work. I go to work early. I go to work at 5 a.m.
Okay.
And I'm like yelling rap lyrics in the car. Like usually I go to work on something a little more tame, but that one was I was like, it just set the tone for sure.
That's all right.
So I would say that was my favorite one.
It's fine 'cause that song lit, but then the beat kind of chill at the same time. The 808 not.
Yeah, it's not too hard. Where I feel like it could fit in your commutes.
That's fine.
I think Old Money was cool. I liked it because, like you said, I've been listening to, I guess, both of y'all now for a while, just to see Miller come into her own musically. Just hearing her like talk about how she wanted to do it when me and her sat down like last year, and then it's like it's
She doing
happening
it.
for real, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's
That's
always
why,
like,
that's why that shit fire, bro.
she's always came off to me as one of those people who is only an attempt away from being good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
if you just
Absolutely.
if,
She
when she
be good at
decide,
everything.
yeah, I
It's
feel
because
like
she competitive. Like, not competitive, but like she drive herself. Like, she don't like to be, like, if she knock fire at some shit, she'll goddamn, she'll goddamn be like, nah, and she'll get fired at that shit just to get fired and then stop doing it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I figured it out.
And I can see that.
Or she'll keep doing it if she really
Right.
fuck with it type
If
shit.
it end
But,
up, yeah, if it end
but
up
just
sticking.
random shit, like little shit, like a game that we'll start playing. Like we'll figure like a little game or something that we'll play. And when I start off winning, then she'll want to get good at the game just because I win. And then once she win a game, she'll be like, okay, now
We can stop.
Yeah, it's alright. That type of shit. So, but that's fine though.
Yeah.
Cause
No,
that's it's a self motivated. It's
Exactly.
self motivating. You gotta have that type of shit in you to push yourself to be great.
The
You know what I'm
Mamba
saying?
mentality.
I tweeted. I was like, facts type shit. I tweeted. I was like, you know what I'm saying? You can hate on yourself, bro. If you hate on yourself, bro, you gonna get fired. Hell, if you can stand it. If you can get through the hating on yourself, you can make some greatness.
Yeah.
You know what
If
I'm
it's a
saying?
catalyst, if it don't stay around too long.
Yeah, you can't let it kill you though. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta realize it's just a voice. It's just you know what I'm saying? It's just some bullshit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So yep.
I think sonically on this one, I mean, it's kind of skewed because last year's collection of tapes had so many different sounds, and you know did a little more guitar stuff with the bass and whatnot. So it's like I saw a lot of growth then too, and just the diversity of music you can make. But even still with these, it's like I feel like you struck a good spot where a lot of the beats and stuff are still airy, but they're not as lighthearted. They feel a little more dense, if that makes sense.
I was trying to just be simple. I was trying to make simple shit. Honestly, like a couple of sounds, not really too much, cause I got back. What the thing was last year was I was experimenting with different DAWs, so I wasn't making as many beats in FL Studio, cause FL Studio is my baby. That's what all the other shit I used to make. You know, that's my number one.
That's where your roots
that's
are.
my shit. That's my number one DAW. So, but last year I was in Logic. You know what I'm saying? Mostly, which is like was brand new to me. So I was trying out all different types of new recording processes and, you know, doing drums different ways and just practicing different ways of producing. And then this year, mostly I've got back to doing shit how I used to do it. Even recording in FL Studio now as a part of my process, which is kind of like dramatically changed how I record. It's for the better, in my opinion.
What do you mean by record? Like,
So in FL, I used to make the beats in FL Studio, and then I would bounce them out and record them in another program.
Mhm.
But now I do it all in the same shit.
and someone was
And
telling
it's
me,
crazy because now it turns my vocals, my recordings, my raps, my hooks, all that shit into pieces of the beat that I can cut up. And
that's what
move
I was about to
around,
say.
and it just makes it completely different, bro. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, somebody was just talking to me about that the other day.
Like making me like recording the song in FL Studio, slick cheat code, but I'm just gonna keep it for me. You know what I'm saying? Cause nigga wanna say FL Studio ugly and shit. That's on them.
Hey, I think all the tools are
going
just how you use it.
Hey, it is how you use it, and I'm using it, B. I'm using it, B. I'm using it.
Oh man, that's so funny. All right.
Yeah, I feel you though. I feel
Yeah.
you though. But you know, I still try to keep the shit, you know, unique, you know, in my own ways, I guess.
Got anything else you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
Don't worry, you know. My shit out right now. Imani Wrld out right now, so you ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. And I will tune. Yeah, I will tune in.
Yeah, you can
Y'all
find-
tune in.
Yeah, facts.
This guy.
Hey, I'm gonna post this shit on my website too. So JelaniImani.net. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna post this shit on there, so y'all gonna go straight there and get straight to them motherfuckers.
That's fine. I appreciate it.
Salute, gang.
All right. Y'all be safe, be easy, and catch y'all next time.
My brother. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.